South Dakotans will vote for a new governor next year, and come exactly 1 year from today, we'll have a much better picture of the race after the conclusion of the Republican primary on June 2nd.
And so tonight we are taking a closer look at potential gubernatorial candidates, who's in and who might be in. Dan Santella previews the confirmed and the potential field in tonight's Eye on KELOLAND.
1 year away from South Dakota's gubernatorial primary, the race is beginning to take shape.
I've been there advocating for the people, for their rights, for their families, for their freedoms, and I don't back down. Republican
John Hanson of the Del Rapids area, who serves as Speaker of the House of Representatives in Pierre, has officially thrown his name in the ring.
As we go out and we spread the message about putting the people first in South Dakota again, the reception is just overwhelmingly positive. We're really happy to see it.
The 39-year-old lawyer, who formally announced his candidacy in late April, says voters want relief from property taxes.
The people of the state want to see their government trimmed down, trim the fat. They see what's going on in Washington with DOGE, and they want a South Dakota DOGE, and that's something that we've committed to doing.
Toby Doden of Aberdeen, chair of the Conservative Political Action Committee Dakota First Action, has also filed paperwork to run for the governor's office. You see him here in an interview with KELOLAND News last year, but he has not responded to our interview requests to talk with him about his gubernatorial plans. His website describes him as, quote, a proven conservative, and Doden Investment Group's website lists him as its president.
As far as who might join Doden and Hanson, some bigger names in South Dakota politics are potentially in the mix. For one, there's the current occupant of the governor's office, 66-year-old Republican Larry Roden. He rose to the position following former Governor Kristi Noem's departure to become Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security with the federal government.
I've enjoyed being governor, and I think campaigns are too long and too expensive, and I think people get really tired of them. So I've really focused on just doing a good job and getting around the state and meeting people. So we're not going to make any announcements anytime soon.
The man whom Noem defeated in South Dakota's Republican gubernatorial primary back in 2018, the state's current attorney general, 54-year-old Marty Jackley of Pierre, is also on the record as a potential candidate.
I'm considering it, but right now I'm focused on doing the job that South Dakotans elected me to do, and that is to be the best attorney general I can be to keep our streets and communities safe.
Another possible candidate is the man who has held South Dakota's only seat in the U.S. House of Representatives in Washington since 2019, 48-year-old Republican Dusty Johnson of Mitchell.
Certainly getting a lot of encouragement across the state to run for governor. I'm not worried about that right now. I do give it a little bit of consideration every once in a while, but day in and day out, I really need to be focused on my day job.
Absentee voting begins next April, but well ahead of that, a clearer picture of the race and its candidates is sure to emerge. With Eye on KELOLAND, I'm Dan Santella.
No Democratic candidates have announced their candidacy for South Dakota governor yet. After next year's primary election on June 2nd, the general election is scheduled for November 3rd.